If there's one thing that sticks out in Resistance 3, it's the franchise's hopeless vibe. Resistance tells the story of an alien invasion of Earth, one that slowly but surely seems to be leading up to the complete demise of the human race. By the start of Resistance 3, humanity has been mostly wiped out by the invading Chimera, with remaining survivors struggling just to see another day. While the campaign takes place entirely within the confines of an obliterated United States, its multiplayer offerings take place elsewhere in the world. The Chimera have left no stone unturned in obliterating any remnants of humanity, and as you travel around the planet from map to map, you'll realize that while previous battles have been limited to Russia, Western Europe, and the United States, the rest of the world has also borne the brunt of the Chimeran assault. I've had the opportunity to play Resistance 3's multiplayer fairly extensively, exploring 2 different maps on 2 entirely separate continents. I'm happy to report that, from a crumbling prison in the African interior to a decrepit train yard in South America, Resistance's mood and ambience are carried over well. I'm also happy to report that Insomniac's desire to have a more focused and streamlined multiplayer experience when compared to Resistance 2 also seems to be on the right track. Resistance 2 is known for its sprawling, wide-open maps that were able to accommodate dozens of players. In Resistance 3, things have been trimmed down, but it wasn't a decision made without considerable thought into how this would parlay into gameplay. Maps are more focused, with more enclosed spaces and labyrinthine corridors to encourage close-quarters firefights. Each map does sport wide-open spaces as well, but there's more structure to the maps, fewer places to hide, and more action to be found. Resistance 3 sports plenty of customization that will allow players to explore various roles. Survivors will be able to rely on the Human Carbine Rifle, while infected players can use the Chimeran Bullseye. As your character levels up and progresses, more loadouts and options will become available, and your arsenal will expand. There are even a slew of perks that can be attached to each player, including the ability to create a doppelganger to confuse your enemies, or the use of air-cooled barrels to steady your aim. Expect your loadout of perks to also expand as you level up. There's plenty of reason to be excited about Resistance 3's multiplayer. Having lots of experience with Resistance 2, there was a part of me that missed sprawling maps, the ability to sit tight with a Chimeran sniper rifle and pick dudes off from clear across the map. I couldn't do that on the train yard or in the prison. The action was too fast, too fluid, too busy. But Resistance 3 has multiplayer that was designed with action in mind. Maps are more intimate, learning them will be a quicker and more enjoyable affair, and racking up the kills will be inevitable. After all, how easy will it be to hide from 8 enemies combing a tiny train yard looking for you? As you'll find out in September, not very. For more on Resistance 3, head over to IGN.com.